beautiful day to be outside.
Hi everybody, welcome back, or if you're new, welcome in. My name's Chris, and today, well, I started here at Clear Creak Canyon, and I thought after this, maybe I'll head up to Black Hawk and walk around for a bit. So why don't you come along and let's see what we can see. I thought I'd start, well, here. Or, is it here? Here? One of those places. Essentially, I'm starting at a crossroads. Let's head into Clear Creak Canyon, at least to the Peaks to Plains Trail. That's over this way. One of these days I will go the other way. They do have an alternating schedule, at least on the weekends. So keep that in mind if you head up this way. Yeah, apparently it's split between odd-numbered and even-numbered days, except for November 1st. So, yeah, that's if you're going up the other way. Again, that's if you're going up this way. Yeah, but it is a little bit warm today, so that's why I'm just going to be walking along the creek. Before we get going, anyone need to make a quick pit stop? Yeah, on second thought, I'd recommend against going in there unless you like the smell of ammonia. Oh, wow. Well, let's go ahead and get back on that trail. And remember, no mowing. And just remember, if you want to do any prospecting, it's, well, it's only legal in certain areas. I do love a good, keyhole entrance into a nice big reveal. Makes me feel like I'm at Disney. Oh no. Someone left behind a blender bottle. Today's adventure is a little bit breezy, so I definitely have my microphone on. I hope there's no sound issues. And today, I'm going to start off by turning right. Yeah, I kind of wanted to start by going upriver and see if we can spot any rafters coming down. And it's almost 10 in the morning, and I know they start getting out right around this time, just a little ways up the creek. Yeah, but if I do miss them, at least, well, heading this way, I'll head away from the road. It's a bit quiet right now, just the occasional car, but yeah, sometimes it does get a little loud. Well, I take this as a sign. Yeah, what's it say? Clear Creek is Pebbles Meadow Jumping Mouse Habitat. You know, I'll never get there if I keep stopping for every cool looking rock I see. Let's keep moving. Right over here was one of the places I thought they might be taking the rafts back out. But I think it's actually a little more upriver. It's a beautiful day out. Even if the traffic on the road is starting to pick up. Now granted, that's mostly due to the construction down the road. They end up coming up all bunched up. Yeah, because now the road is mostly quiet again. And by quiet, I do mean extremely loud. Yeah, it's quiet except when there's a truck. Yeah, those trucks are what makes it occasionally loud. Watch out for falling bikes. Man, I could just imagine living in one of those homes. Yeah, living up there would be both beautiful and terrifying. Yeah, while you're out here, watch out for snakes. Yeah, this one's dead, but yeah, others are definitely around. Yeah, I definitely have to remember where that dead baby snake was, so it doesn't startle me on the way back. Well, I found the spot where they get out of the river, and I don't see any boats on there yet. So let's keep walking. Ah, I found a throne. There's a water truck out there that stopped for a moment to help fill up the creek. Yeah, still, right now, I'm trying to hurry and find a place with an overlook of the creek so I could see any rafts coming through. You know, I've been walking upriver for a little bit now. This is really the first I've actually seen of it. So I hope none of the rafters passed, but if they did, oh well, at least I'm getting exercise. Oh, lucky me. Let's head on down. And I hope there's no snakes. This is a nice little path. Definitely made for us to walk down, so. Oh no. Looks like there's a dead end. Actually, I wasn't planning on going that way anyway. The water's right here. I definitely gotta watch where I step around here. Yeah, you know, seriously, y'all could have told me I did find the rafters when I showed you that intro. Yeah, guess that was kind of good timing. I literally just got down here. Yeah, I suppose I could just enjoy some of the nature by the river. It is beautiful out here, but I am a little bit hungry and the buffet is calling me. Let's go head back to the car. I probably won't show you anything inside of any of the casinos. I'll just walk around a little bit over by that Gregory Square shortly after I eat. Wow, that school bus got out of here fast. But there is another van waiting for some rafts. So I guess there are two different companies. There we go. Here, wait a minute. You wouldn't happen to remember where that dead snake was, would you? I don't want it to startle me. Again. Yeah, I think I might have actually walked past it, but I'm not sure. Oh, wait, no. Actually, there it is. All right. Huh. I kind of had a feeling. Let's just walk on by and wash it away with a few moments of this. I feel a lot better now. And now, back to the trucks. I don't really understand why the rafts get out before all this area. Kind of does look fun. And it doesn't stop people from fishing. Granted, I have been walking along here staring at that water for a few years and I haven't seen one yet. Yeah, but I guess that's not really the point of fishing. And now for the record, we are here. And here. And especially here. Now, I'm parked right over in this area. We are currently in this area. And we walked up to right about there. And now that I'm not in a hurry, might as well come down to some of these other little spots and check them out. It is so peaceful down here. This is a nice little spot. Actually, this is probably the reason why the rafts don't come down here. It's a little bit shallow. Yeah, but let's go ahead and keep on walking. Ah, the sweet sound of trucks. Gotta love this creek. It's just non-stop. Yeah, no matter how hungry I am, I still always do have to stop and take a look at the little things. I am almost back to my car. I'm not going to show you me eating at the buffet. I'll pick this up shortly after. And after a nice, quick off-camera lunch, welcome to Blackhawk. Yeah, I decided to park kind of all the way up the hill and walk my way down to Gregory Street and, well, see what all's going on down there. I've actually never been up this way. I'm assuming that that's the church that makes all that noise. Yeah, I think it plays a song or two every hour. Probably have about 40 minutes until the next one. We'll see if we're still around for it. There are quite a few stairs, even up above it. In fact, I'm kind of thinking that those might be actual homes, right up there. We're not going to go quite that high. Yeah, the last time I was down here was, well, just after the New Year. It looks like they're decorated for America's 250th and Colorado's 150th. I wonder if anywhere is open to maybe have a nice little drink. You know, it would be a good way to pay tribute to, well, at least this very colorful character. Let's head on up and see if anything's open. Well, welcome to the Hard District, apparently. Where it seems like quite a few things are, unfortunately, currently closed. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Does look like the art gallery's open. They're actually closed on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Here's just a quick look at what they show on the outside. I don't generally like to take the camera into art galleries. Some of the artists kind of frown on it. Yeah, this place at least is decorated for the holidays. Well, these holidays anyway. Isn't that right, Uncle Sam? It's not just America's 250th. It's Colorado's 150th. It's also almost Founders Day out here. Kind of wish I could go to it, but unfortunately, I'll be working that day. Yeah, shortly after finding one of you at your work, well, one of you found me at my work. And again, I want to thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I know I'm not quite used to people stopping me and recognizing me. I'm sure I'll get used to it. Yeah, I kind of like that feeling, and well, kind of makes all of this feel worth it. You know, most of my videos, they get in the double digits of views. So I want to thank everybody for watching. And apparently, up here does have a QR code. There's a scavenger hunt, even if it's on its side. Oh well. And one of these days I'll actually be up here when the fire station's open. And there still seems to be a lot of construction going on over there at the Bobtail mine. See a lot of fresh lumber. And if I remember correctly, they were planning on opening it for tours and such. I guess they're still working on that. And honestly, just standing out here at the street, I could feel quite a bit of cold air. I hope they get it open. It would be nice and refreshing during the summer. Oh, by the way, the church way back there is it's playing one of its long songs. It's actually playing Glory, Glory, Hallelujah. I doubt the microphones can pick it up from that far. Let's continue our little walking tour. There's nothing stopping us from at least coming up here. Apparently, yeah, they're actively constructing in there. I just kind of wanted to take a quick look. Yeah, they are definitely doing something. Even though all the signs that said that they were going to open up as a tourist attraction, well, those are all gone. So I don't know what the plan still is, but yeah, I hope they do. I have not been in a mine in quite a few years. At least not a real one. I've also never been up here. I have no idea where I just found. But it does look empty. Whatever this house is. And the one next to it is being painted. I'm assuming it's something. I mean, especially with a sign like that outside. And they do have some red, white, and blue lights on out here. But all of the buildings themselves are empty. And quite beautiful to look at. Kind of curious as to what's up this path. Well, it looks like it's actually just homes up here. So I'm not going to really go further. Well, it looks like there is a trail across the street. Kind of wonder where it goes. I'm not going to do that today, though. Yeah, there is an entire row of historic buildings that do seem to be empty at the moment. This one actually has a plaque on it. Apparently, well, this was originally called Mountain City. Well, once again, the building itself is, well, at least mostly empty. I'm pretty sure the ones up there aren't. So I'm not going to go all the way up. But it's interesting just looking around here. But I'm not going to wander too far. I do love, however, that they do have these little history plaques out here with some old pictures of how the place used to look. And even if we can't go into any of the buildings, well, it's still wonderful seeing them from the outside. So much rich history around these parts. And just so many things to see. But I think this is about as far as I'm gonna walk. Right over there is the border to Central City, and well, it also seems like the sidewalk has run out. I mean, there is a little path right here next to the old mine building. I'm gonna at least walk a little bit of it and see what's around here. Oh, wow. Let's look at the other side. Yeah, that building is definitely falling apart. And up this way, there's a little bit of work being done, so yeah, I guess I will go ahead and turn myself around. There's a lot more to be seen down in town anyway. Yeah, let's just head back into Blackhawk. Yeah, just a little bit of history. Apparently, on May 6th, 1859, this is where gold was discovered for the first time in Colorado. And yes, the area was quite rich. You know, it would have been nice to see all of this while I was looking towards all of the houses. By the way, this house doesn't really look all that white. Let's keep on walking and exploring. Pretty sure this goes somewhere, right? It does look like a whole little neighborhood up here. It's way up here, all the way above Black Hawk. I'm pretty sure there's a set of stairs at the end of this. At least I saw one from down there. And there's the patio from that pizza place. Again, too bad it's not open. And it looks like I've officially reached the end. But there does seem to be stairs here. So I'm in luck. Yeah, but before I walk down, I do want to stay up here for a moment and admire the view. Yeah, we are actually fairly high up. Actually, directly at the height of that church bell. Yeah, there's a little bit more over that way that I've never explored. And then down over that way is where all the casinos are. Yeah, so what do you say we head on back down and, well, start thinking about wrapping up this video. It's going to be a long walk, however, and lots of stairs. Before I head all the way down, just a quick look over here at, well, it's actually the police department. And the police department is in what used to be apparently a school. That's doubly interesting. And over here is actually the council chambers. Yeah, and those council chambers are in what used to be a Presbyterian church. I don't want to explore too much in there because, well, they are in session apparently, so yeah, let's keep on walking. Some more stairs heading down from there. Whew. Let's just get on down. Now, I have no idea what this little yard is, but the staircase kind of goes into it. And there's an outhouse that's a little bit difficult to get to. Oh, that building was actually City Hall. And just outside of it is this wonderful statue called Wishful Thinking. Well, I know because, well, there's a QR code. It's actually been a very fun day out. Yeah, so I want to thank you all for joining. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that other fun YouTube stuff. And make sure you spread a little extra kindness around. You never know who might need it. I will be having quite a bit more summer fun later. So make sure you also click that bell notification. And one of these days, I'm gonna have to do a staycation. This place looks kind of cool. But for today, let's just get that beer. I had to come all the way down the mountain to get it. Let's just end with a sip. Good night, all. By the way, is it Jimmy Buffett night and they didn't tell me? It was a very nice day today.